Hey lovelies, in this video we're going to be talking about whether it's best to manifest in steps or just live in the end, so stay tuned.
I'll be your light. Be your light.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to a new video. My name is Leah.
My name's Tia.
Here on this channel we are helping you to master your mind and manifest all of your desires. Before we jump into the video, we want to let you know that myself and Tia do offer our Next Level You coaching, where we can help you manifest anything and everything you desire to create your dream life. If you want to find out more about that coaching, you can see the link in the description box down below.
So you may have noticed, guys, we're in a different kind of space. We're not in our usual office filming space, and that is because we're actually filming from my home today. So we just thought we would let you guys know, because we know that some of you will be wondering. So yeah, that's why things are looking a bit different, because we're filming in a different place
New
today.
vibe, we like it.
New vibes. So yeah, we're just going to jump straight into the video, and from the title of this, you can see, is it better to manifest in steps or just live in the end?
So my perspective on this, it comes from two different angles. So when we're manifesting in steps, oftentimes this can help us build our faith, and it can help us just enjoy the process of manifestation. Whereas living in the end can also help us enjoy the process of manifestation, but we've got a clear end goal and we just believe in that end goal and we have faith in that end goal. So I'll give two different examples. So when we're manifesting in steps, you might first of all say manifesting SP will give that example. You might be manifesting communication at first, then you'll manifest dates, and then you'll manifest the relationship, and then so forth and so on in every single step. That approach might work best for you to build your faith, to know that it's all unfolding in leading you to your real desired end. So you've always got an end, but you've got an every step of the way end, essentially. Whereas with the second example, living directly in the end, you might just prefer to have an end scene that implies you and SP are together, or you're affirming that I'm in this happily blissful relationship, or you're doing inner confirmations where you're hearing SP say he's so happy in this relationship, or you're hearing other people in your life say to you, wow, I've never seen you so happy in your relationship. Or you've got a visualization end scene where you're celebrating the year's anniversary of SP, or you see yourself together with SP married, whatever your end scene is for you. So I think it's finding out what works best for you, because some people can have a lot of resistance really thinking about an end scene with SP, when sometimes their 3D is showing them the complete opposite. So it depends whatever feels best for you. I know for myself, depending on what I'm manifesting, sometimes I prefer to do it in steps, and sometimes I prefer to just have an end scene for something. Or I'm doing both at the same time. It really doesn't matter. Like, I always have affirmations that imply I have what I want. Whereas sometimes manifesting in steps, it can be like I'm implying that this is gonna unfold and it's coming to me, rather than going to the end. So something is coming to me, or I have something, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think it's not even a think. I know you guys literally want us to answer black and white, this way's better or this way's better. But that's not the point of this video. The point is to educate you in discovering what is better for you. Yes. Because there's no one size fits all, and I don't know how many times we can communicate this in terms of you manifesting what it is you want. So what you've really got to bring your awareness to when you're asking yourself if I want to live in the end or if I want to manifest the next logical step is how it feels to you. What state does it evoke within you? Can you dominantly live in the end and hold that assumption, hold that story, and hold them beliefs in relation to what it is that you're wanting to manifest? Because I know for myself, and like what Leah said, there hasn't been a one size fits all. I know certain things help shift me in different ways when I need it, and I have that conscious awareness to use that method, use that way accordingly. So like for other things of like my house and living in the end of that, find it really easy to live in the end, find it really easy to persist in the assumptions of it's done, it's already mine. But things like in my business, like when they're goal orientated, having a certain income, I like to manifest the next logical step. You've got to ask yourself, what helps me hold the state of having more dominantly? What doesn't influence me to feel resistance in that moment? And then go to whatever way you prefer on a moment-to-moment basis.
Yeah, whether that's, like we say, building your beliefs with your manifestation ability and doing it in steps, or going straight to the end. And Tia gave some two good examples there where she might have more resistance in hitting financial goals rather than knowing like when you're manifesting at home, you can just go straight to and see yourself in there. So whether you're doing this with any tool and techniques like we mentioned this, do the ones that resonate with you, do the ones that help you get into the state of the wish fulfilled and knowing like it's coming or it's happened or this is inevitably going to unfold for me, because you always get what you want because you are the creator of your reality. And it's inevitable essentially. So like we said, just find what works best for you, have your goal in mind, whether that's manifesting in steps or your end goal, and persist in that and create a self-concept that supports you having that end goal, that supports you knowing that you're worthy and deserving and good enough to have this end goal. And then if you like affirming, do affirmations, because we know affirmations and affirming is not a technique, it's just you affirming what you have on purpose and living in the end of that. So whether that's future tense affirming or past tense affirming, like I know this is coming, which is future tense affirming, or past tense affirming, I have this, I am this, this is what I have now. So example, I know I'm going to be in a blissful relationship with SP. Or I know I'm going to have an amazing business. I know I'm going to have the best friendships in the world. Or you can say, I have the best friendships in the world. I have this amazing relationship. I have this business now. So do what works best for you, essentially. And like Tia said, there's no right or wrong way with this. Because you're the one creating your rules when it comes to manifesting and how you manifest. And it's trusting in yourself and trusting in your ability to manifest, and knowing like as you persist in the thoughts and assumptions that support you having what you want, or know it's coming, that it will inevitably unfold, like I said.
Exactly. And what I also want to make a point of making, no matter what direction you go in, no matter what you pick for yourself, whether that's living in the end or choosing your next logical step and manifesting in steps, all you're doing with both of these things is essentially just dominantly changing your assumptions and dominantly changing your thinking. It's not necessarily the way of manifesting which is going to give you what you want, or maybe not give what it is you want. Like Leah said, what you want is inevitable. You're just choosing the best path for yourself, where there's less resistance, where you can hold the story more dominantly, where you can form assumptions, have the affirmations, have the affirmations, because once you choose whatever way, once you choose the desire and you specify this is what I want, then you're just finding the best way for yourself to transform that inner state and being that more dominantly.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it all comes back to as well, like Tia's talking about the next logical step. Although we know manifestation isn't logical, but our brain is very logical.
Exactly.
So sometimes for us, being more logical, thinking I want to manifest communication, and then I want to manifest this and I want to manifest that. Although you can be firm for the communication and imagine what that is looking like, you don't have to worry about how that's going to come about.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You might say, I'm having this phone communication with SP, communication with SP is so easy and effortless, but you're not having to orchestrate what's happening behind the scenes in order for SP to come in and give you that communication. So I just wanted to clarify that
That's
little
good.
bit there.
So it's a decision.
Yes, exactly. So come back to this video whenever you need for inspiration, like all of our videos that we have on this channel. So essentially the key message from this is you get to decide how you manifest. There's no wrong way. Do what feels best for you. Use in the steps to build your manifestation faith, or go straight to the end, or interchangeably use them both. You can have an end scene that implies you have what you want, or you can also manifest it in steps. So I do both interchangeably. It depends on what I'm manifesting. Same with Tia. So we hope you liked this video. Be sure to share, comment and subscribe and like, most importantly, as it helps the channel grow and get the community out there and grow the community together so we can support each other. As we mentioned at the beginning of this video, we do offer one-to-one coaching, next level you coaching where you can work with myself or Tia. If you want to find more about that, the link is in the description box down below, and we will see you in the next video.